Okay, JJ with Joy. Joy here from Minnesota. Today I'm going to start on a journal cover, and I have tools here. I've got fun stuff. I've already picked out my pages. I'm going to have 4 signatures, and I'm using Craft Text. And if you haven't ever heard of Craft Text, it comes in a roll or in a flat thing. Um, this is how you spell it. It comes in different colors, and it's just almost untearable, unless untearable. That didn't make sense. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Oh, did I turn down the volume? Let me find out. I sure didn't. I was watching a video while I was waiting here. Yep. Oh, it won't let me start. I have to back out and start over. Hold on. Anyway, this is what Craft Text is. You can't tear it very easily, and it's just really durable, you know. I like it. I'm going to use it as the spine, so I'm going to try to have like a curved type of spine on this journal. Okay, won't let me open my silly thing. Let me close out of not Facebook. I used to do Facebook lives, but now I'm doing YouTube lives. So today I picked out some papers and I'm going to cover these. Okay, so my plan is to cover these with scrapbook paper, and I picked some thinner paper because the thicker you get, then it ends up tearing your edge. There I am. See, there I am. Okay, it ends up tearing your edge. So I have a couple different options for that. But then I'm going to cover 4 sides. So this will sturdy this up. This is just, I don't know what this came off of, but you know, backing of something. So it'll be pretty sturdy for this. And then once I get these 2 places covered, then I plan on, hey T, I finally got in. Woohoo! I'm going to put it in between, and then I'm going to close her up, and then I'll have my backs on it. So that just tells me when I was going to screw it up. So good thing I paid attention, huh? So there you go. And then I'm going to sew the signatures into this directly, and that's the plan, Stan. But you know, I have some of this Tim Holtz fabric that I thought was really pretty. Let me show you my pages real quick, just for fun. I mean, we'll go through them quite a bit. This page, no, some of these pages ripped. I'm going to kind of take a little moon out of that. I haven't figured out what all I'm going to do. Every other page is a coffee dyed page, and I am just putting together pages to go. And I tried to fold these so I didn't lose most of the picture that is in here. I did put a little pocket in here and a little pocket in here that I hope I'm gonna make a tag fit in there. I think I didn't get to it, so I have a couple more fabrics. I guess I need one for each one, but I plan on doing that. Now the way I put it together is I don't like to sew my unless I know it's going to be a plain journal. I do not like sewing the journal together and then putting ephemera in. If you don't know what ephemera is, it's kind of anything that's a pocket or a tag, or you know, a side tuck, anything like that. That's anything you're putting on the page that's not on there is pretty much ephemera. You have to see, excuse me, my throat here. I have to go back and fill in some stuff. I'm thinking about putting some flips up and stuff like that. And so I try to keep the inside. Actually, that would be prettier that direction, but that's all right. It'd be fine. And this has a little tuck spot here, but then it'll also be a tuck spot here and then there as well. That's the plan anyway. So I got this much together. The plain pages will just be filled with, you know, stuff. Just filled with stuff. I'll be like putting ephemera on top of it. So this is my basic journal. And I've pulled out all kinds of, this is a farmer's almanac. And the person that I'm making this for, her birthday is in September. So I kind of pulled out some September type pages if I could. And She lives in Texas, so I looked up, and the pecan tree is the state tree. So there you go. So that's my pages, but I'm only going to be doing the back or the this right now. This. This. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Give me a thumbs up if y'all like what you see here. All right, I like this paper, and I debated, it kind of looks like trees. It is trees. It's from a tree book, scrapbook paper. So I'm going to use it this direction because to me it looks like a bunch of trees, but it's probably bark because I have a bark. So anyway, when you're cutting, I have this handy dandy tool. Friend gave it to me. It came from Temu. She had bought 2 accidentally, but you use this tool to cut your edges. I'll show you here in a second. But right now I want to leave enough that I have enough to flip over, and the way I'm doing this, I am going to just go around these edges. So let me see. I'm going to kind of just do it basic, you know. Put her in there like that. We're going to cut it. I like to use rubber cement on the edge. Oh, that's wrong. Do you see what I just did? Oh, my word. Think, Joy, think. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. You watch, it'll be fine. You know what? So I don't have that mistake there. I should go ahead and go to this edge. That way I don't have to worry about that. There we go. So I'm going to do it here. That way I don't accidentally do the same thing again. Cut that edge. Everything's fixable. Just remember that. We're junk journalers. This is all fixable. So that's the case. That's the ticket. I might save this scrapbook paper for something else. All right, once I've got it to this stage, though, and I got to get out of here early tonight because my swim girls are having my swim group, there are men, are having a dinner tonight, and so it's pushing it for me to get there. I thought that was the same darn thing. I feel like I need to move you guys up. I feel like I'm sorry. I'm going to move you up just a smidge. Sorry, I'm always moving you guys, aren't I? It's okay. I'm going to put that edge there. That way we do this. I don't want to move this because if I do, then I'll screw up this. This handy little tool has you cut your edges the perfect amount. Like it's like 1/8 of an inch, but it gives you the perfect amount to be able to cut it where it folds over. I don't know if you guys can see me down here. I don't want to move my page. I'm sorry. You got the drift from up there. That's what you did. And I moved it anyway, didn't I? Dang it. See? You can see where I moved it. Scoot on over. Scoot back over. Be fine. If it's off a smidge, it's not going to be life or death. Okay. And we're just going to get rid of these little edges here. I feel like my coffee's still taking a bit. Hi, Miss Lori. How are ya? What kind of weather you guys got today? We're finally getting warm up here. We're like 40 something, 43 maybe. Exciting. It's been pretty chilly willy. Okay. This doesn't matter which direction as long as the flow's going the right direction. So, the reason I marked this corner here is so when I'm gluing it, I put it down, and I probably should have marked every corner to make sure I don't. Let's do that, shall we? That way I have a better guide for when I'm gluing. Snow! You got snow? You lucky duck, you. Freezing rain. Oh, and all day just stopped. Oh my. All right, this is acid free, does not bother you. I'm just going to put a clump of a lump on here, and we're going to go with it. I love rubber cement because it doesn't leave a bubble on your project. If you don't like the projects to have the big old glue bubble where you can see the glue, I'm telling you, this is your ticket right here. I usually get close to the edge as I can, and then and a lot of times I use tacky glue, but this paper is super thin. Also, if you use, and I say this all the time, I'm sorry, that's a repeat for the used guys that stick with me all the time. It may not get perfect in here, but it's pretty darn close. There we go. Get your lid on it. 53.6. Oh, thanks for giving it to me in Fahrenheit, you little Canadian lady. 12 Celsius is 56. Ugh. There we go. I like this because it just rolls off, and then you don't have that problem. I'm going to do it over the trash can here, though. It doesn't really matter, I guess, on that, because I just didn't want it on my mat. That's all. Now, when you get to this side, I don't use rubber cement. I want it down nice and tight. So I'm switching glues. Switching. Going to use art glitter glue on this corner. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the corners, and I'm going to flip it over and do that, all these little edges first. Let me get the art glitter or the rubber cement off. Whoops, whoops, whoops. All right. So we're going to do little corners. Corner, corner, corner. Just need a little drippy drop. And then I'm going to smush this down up next to it. I got rid of my nails like a dingledorf. You know how that goes. Anyway, my plan for this journal, I have a lot of already made ephemera. I've been making woodland ephemera for a really long time, getting ready for when all through getting ready for Christmas time and stuff. I made a bunch of ephemera stuff ahead of time. So that is my plan. It's going to be like easy peasy, I hope, putting this together. I do want to put some more fabric-y pages in there. Actually, I was just going to put a fabric page in there, and then I realized it was not two-sided, and so therefore that I decided that I would stick that pocket in the fabric, which I kind of like, but anyway, I like to go up against this edge here, and then I like to do in-betweenks, but definitely get along the edges here so it doesn't pucker up on you. And I just hold that on for a second. I usually do the same sides, so I'll do top and bottom and then side side. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as because you can see that this is going to leave it nice and handy. And I might actually try to find some corners. That might be fun. I usually don't put corners on. I kind of, you forget what you got in your arsenal over here. Now, to decide whether or not I want this as my outside, because I think I want to do a mushroom. I'm going to have to look it up. I have a mushroom kit, and they don't sell the kit anymore. It was pretty basic. Hey, Miss Virginia. It was pretty basic to start with, but I love this one mushroom in there, and I make a lot of mushrooms with that. I make it that mushroom because it's a huge mushroom. And people that looked at it probably didn't see, and that's probably why she got rid of the kit, you know, because it wasn't that great of a kit, but it was just all mushrooms. So there you go, right? So first part is done. Nice little corners. Ready for number 2. Let me get the lid on this little puppy here, and we'll start on number 2. Now make sure I'm doing in the right direction. I am, oops, I don't want that. I got to do 2 of these and then 2 of that. I might try to pull this side here for something different. So it looks different, but it looks the same. You know what I mean? That's okay. All right, we're going to do the corners. Might as well do a little in the middle too. And I want to do it here and here so I don't forget. That's the way I'm doing it, because, you know, I just made that boo-boo. So. And it doesn't matter to me if it's perfect or not. It just has to be out of ways so it'll flip over the page. That's all. I might go ahead and cut this off though. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. All right. This is just making a cover today. And I'm not going to finish putting the cover together today because I'm going to do my journal. Most of my journal first. I always do that. I get the journal done first, and then that way you can see how much you can judge. It's really for the people that constantly just don't know how to not get an alligator mouth. This is the way you do it. And you got to work fast with this stuff here too, by the way. Or if you don't, it works like a latex envelope. Okay, if I don't get it on here and it's drying too quickly, then you just have to put it on both edges. That's what it amounts to. I get all done my... Well, hi, Natty. How are ya? Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, y'all. I had a special order from my Etsy shop, and I got that done. And I tried to hurry it out to the mailbox. 100 miles an hour I was going to get it out there. And you know she'd already been here. Isn't it my life? She's late every day. Every single day she is late as a bird. But not when I need her to not be late. It's okay. I appreciate her being on time. I did get an order from Amazon today, so got me a Hawaiian shirt. Oops, did my little finger just smush it away? Anyway, I was debating about what to work on today, because I you know, you kind of get going on a signatures, and then the way I pulled my signature stuff together today is I just decided I have so many nature books, so I just wanted to get all the nature books together. I feel like I'm shaky for some reason today. I think I just finished my coffee not terrible long ago, so I'm kind of having a little, who knows? Who knows if that's really my issue? Maybe you guys made me nervous. Okay, I doubt it. Just kidding, I doubt it. Okay, so back to the corners again. I'm just going to do it as I do it. Does anybody have any questions or that may not be accustomed to doing journals? If somebody's a newbie and you have questions, don't forget to ask it. People that have been doing this a while, they always have their own thoughts, and everybody has different thoughts too, so don't forget that. Don't ask just one person. Ask a few and see which way fits your style and what you like better. Because you might find, I mean, there's people that I know do struggle with making signatures and stuff and covers. They either like one or the other, and they don't like, or they like just doing ephemera. It's because we so gee golly intimidating. Yeah. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't know how come we are. Oh, I already did it. Haha. Okay, let me get this little bit off. Oh, hang on. I gotta roll this off or it won't. What I've learned is the rubber, here, I'll do it over here. The rubber cement and the regular glue don't really mix as far as using them together, so don't use them together necessarily. And it just rolls off. I love rubber cement for laces, for cheesecloth, for any kind of trim like that. I think it works best. Have you guys been to your Joann's store? Do you have a Joann's that you've been to? I'm curious how y'all's stores are looking. If they're looking frail. Ours still has quite a bit of stuff because ours was one that was not on the chopping block originally. Okay, multitasking, Claudine. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, Miss Claudine. There you go. That's right. That's right. Thanks for all the thumbs up. And subscribe if you guys are new and haven't subscribed and want to see more from me. I do have all kinds of, you know, here's what I forget that I need to tell you guys. So if you're new to junk journaling and you're watching this later, I know all these gals are not. I did a did you know, a quick tips series, and I have 150 videos. They're just little short and probably not more than 15 minutes. Most of them, probably some of them are only like 5-10 minutes. And they tell you just tips about everything I could possibly think of that would make you. You don't have a Joanne? Yeah, I wondered about that. Well, we did have quite a bit, but so what is going on here? It looks weird. Maybe it doesn't feel weird. It looks weird. Okay, there you go. All right, so now we're going to do 2 more. I'm going to do the inside covers. And I think I'm going to do, so this will be my front and my back, and I'll put mushrooms on that. And then, along, okay, anyway. I kind of like this part. I'm going to do that, I think. All right, I'm going to do this corner here. I have so many videos, though, you guys, and I would love it if you would check them out. I've made so many journals. I think I'm up to 100 and, I don't know. We could check it out, but I don't know if y'all want me to take the time to do that. Okay, I want here and I want here before I forget. I know, Claudine's been hiding out. You're going this weekend to Joann's, hoping that you can at least get store display. Oh, I doubt that they're even close to that, are they? Maybe. Ours is only offering about 20% off of most of the stuff in the store right now. And, of course, their coupons are gone, you know, which stink. Yeah, I've been sitting here talking to you, T. Psh. Whatever. It's fine. Just kidding you. All right, am I good on my corners? I am. Slop. This looks like snot, doesn't it? It's okay. Make sure you're doing this where you have a area to smell good in, because you know, I wasn't saying anything to you really. Yeah, the Joanne Smiles. Mine didn't work, Claudine. You said it wasn't working on yours, and mine was working. You know what I did? I should have gone ahead and used that stupid 40% off coupon before they took it away, but I didn't. Silly me. Okay, I'm taking too long. I put too much down, you guys. I got way too goopy. Watch this. I'm gonna be way too goopy on this. Watch it come smothering out of here. I was just teasing you. I was just teasing. I just wanted to give you a hard time for leaving. That's all. Just hard time for leaving. Oh, look, it's not smushing out. Bonus. Sweet. I didn't use that much. Maybe I should have used more. Who knows? Anyway, I'm not gonna, well, I guess I could turn it over and do it. All right, we're up to this part. Oh, your birdie. Well, that stinks. Because it's good for, well, you know, if you need to use it on lace, you should take it downstairs and use it downstairs so you can still use it. Because it's great for, you know, those purposes anyway. If you get to some of my older journals on videos, guys, you really should go back and look at my older journals. I have, one of the ladies had me showing my hobo journal the other day, and I'm like, oh man, you know, maybe I should do one of these videos where you get out a few journals just to kind of show them off. You can't handle the smell. I love the smell. Do I do? It reminds me of school. 3-in-1. Yeah, it just leaves a shiny thing through, and that's the part I don't care for, but look how crooked that is. Joy didn't cut that very good, but that's all right. We'll get rid of it. It don't matter. It's going to be hidden underneath anyway. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm going to get this glue off. Now, if I'm using thicker stuff on my journals, if I'm making covers, a lot of times I'll use the PVA glue. Boy, oh boy, Joy can't talk today. Of course, when can she? Who knows? Who knows? Y'all be proud of me. I went to swim this morning. I did. I'm back at it. Oh, come on. Come out of there. My glue wants to not come out. There weren't very many people there. Not as many as when I found out one of our little ladies that she's a military, her husband's in the military, and they just found out that they're pregnant again. And I thought, oh, how exciting. It's funny. She was telling me about, he has to go he's a recruiter. And this lady, I didn't listen to the full story really that close, but anyway, he's scared to go to this place because, oh, sorry. He's scared to go to this place because she wants him there at 5 o'clock, and it's for her son or something. I don't know. She wants him there at 5 o'clock. Has to be this day. It has to be blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of funny. And he's like, I don't know. It's just so suspicious. And he can't take anybody with him. Can't remember why she said. I think because there wasn't anybody available, really. But anyway, she was talking about all this stuff. And she said, so they have kind of dry humor as far as, you know, well, the baby's in the stomach, you know, so what am I supposed to do if you get killed? You know, what do you want me to do with this? You know, Like, oh my goodness. And so she says, well, am I supposed to find a house? What am I supposed to do? You leaving me uh, in good standing? And they are just teasing back and forth. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But, you know, it could be a reality at some point, I suppose. You have to always think about those things. But she says we always kind of tease about kind of stuff like that because of that. And I said, I'm sure you do because of the, you know, you never know. You never know. I did tell her, I said, my daughter used to deliver pizzas, and I was always so, I said, if you're ever where you need to call me, you just call me, you know, I don't care what time, day or night, because she did it in the nighttime. And there was one place that she went, and it was out in, you know, it was way far out. And she's like, I don't, Mom, this is so sketchy out here. I don't know. It's really scary out here. It was like behind a rock quarry, and there are no other houses. And she went, way. Oh, good to know. Military life insurance payouts $400,000. Well, there you go. Yeah, she was it just in a really sketchy area. And I said, well, I said, and I told the girl this. I said, if your husband's that worried about it, I said, why don't you have him on the phone with you and put you in your pocket, put him in his pocket and mute yourself, you know, and you can hear his conversation, at least at the first of it, to see if he's okay or whatever, you know, and see if it sounds legit once she gets, you know, once he's there. But pretty scary when you think about it. You know, I might go this direction. Would that'd make it totally different, but kind of the same? Well, I think I'll do that. So that's this corner up here. Scoot on over, rock it on over. Good to know. If only. And I want to put this here so I don't forget. And like there so I don't forget. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. You know it don't. Oops, I almost did it anyway. Look at me. So have y'all got plans today to do anything fun? Oh, Natty says it's funny to me when a couple says we are pregnant. I've been like, who's the we you're talking about? Yes. Well, you know, that's pretty true, actually. Pretty true. Here we go. Sticker in this corner here. She's so cute. She has a little girl that's probably about, I think she's probably about 2 years old now. And she was talking to us about it. She was having some issues with the girl, you know, trying to, I don't know how you get to do this, you know, how you, she was trying to get her to do something, you know, or whatever that she needed, and having issues with that. So anyway, it's like, well, you know, all this old ladies was giving our tips, because she did ask, you know, wasn't like she didn't ask. Don't give tips if people don't ask, though. That's my insight. Now you know. Just ask my daughter. She doesn't want nobody to tell her anything. She always tells me, Mom, I wasn't asking for your opinion. I was just venting. I'm like, okay, just okay. Silly me. You know, moms just get in the way. All right. Here we go. Splashy splash. Last little snot removal here. Oop. Goodness gracious. Come off of there already. I've been wanting to do a woodland journal for a while. I just, Christmas got in the way, and then, man, it's just a little bit of everything. All right, here we go. Get it on there, Joy. Work fast, work fast, work fast. Oops. I like it. It gives you some leeway so you can snot it around a little bit before you're putting it down too. Like my snotting it around. All right, there we go. If you do too much of this, you won't have any fingertips, so you can go commit crimes then. Just kidding. Please don't commit crimes. We don't want you in jail. No, no, no. No, 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 no. All right, we're done with rubber cemento, and we're on to this job. Oh, hi, Natalie. Welcome in. We are making a journal cover today. We are not making all of the journal cover. We are working on the journal cover. But we are getting the outers ready anyway. So there we go. So what are you up to today, Miss Natalie? You got plans today, this evening? This is Thursday. Okay. I think we're supposed to have high winds tomorrow, is what it said. I gotta go get my blood drawn for my normal, yearly checkup. Man, why do they want to do everything? I just hate fasting, Fasting's horrible. You just have to get up too early. I don't like to get up. Unless I want to get up. You're dehydrating chicken flour. Wow, that sounds very interesting. Very interesting. Does anybody have a cat? I know most of y'all don't. I don't know if Natalie or Natty has one. I think everybody else I know doesn't have one. Do you guys have cats? Inquiry minds want to know, because I got a toy that is the best. We're having some wind today. Where do you live at, Natalie and Natty? Where do y'all live? It's always windy here, seems like. All day process. Our last cat passed last summer. Aw. No more, huh? At least not yet. I don't know. I kind of don't. I don't want to do no more. It meant I can't travel because I thought, I just always had to have, I always had nice kitty cats, and mine's like a little brat cat, but he's getting better. I mean, we have a communication now, but he has so much high anxiety that you can't leave him very well. He just doesn't want to go. New York. She's in Brooklyn, New York. I've been there. One time. Yep. And in Phoenix. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Natalie's in Phoenix. And Natty is in New York. All right. Rolling over in the clover. Don't go there, Joy. Sorry. Okay. Here's what I probably think I'm going to do. I don't know. Taking a cat hiatus until we are done traveling. I gotcha. Yeah, I thought I could, leave the cat, but yeah, he's too scared of every anything. All right, here's my pieces. They are a little different. Which one should be my cover? I I think I like this one as the cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, I thought that was a hair, it's part of it. I'm going to, oh, that means I got to change the sewing thread again, don't I? Well, I was going to sew, but I don't have to sew. I should glue. You have a chihuahua that thinks he's a pit bull. That's funny. Okay, so this will be my, I think I like this side better than this side. This side looks better. So I think I might put this on. I could put the one side on. I just can't put the other side on. So I might go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to use bookbinding glue, which PVA bookbinding glue. All right, here goes nothing. Catch me if you can. I don't want to, that's a lot of glue. Let me get that nice and tight over there because I don't want it to come off of the edge. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. I want to make sure I get it on even and straight. I will do the one side, but I am not doing the other side. Oh, I got it on there. Dang it. Dang it, darn it, do. All right, let me roll it off of my finger. Hang on. It looks like it's going crookedy to me. Is it? Oh, here, this is straight. Let's use that as a thing. I got too much glue in the corner here. All right, let me get the glue off my fingers. Oh, wait a minute. I'll read y'all's thing in a minute. Well, I'm going to do this first. Ew. All right. Natalie says, oh, she's talking to Natty. Okay. She is from the but I can't pronounce it, New York area from 40 plus years ago. Woo! When Blue Bloods were filming, did they actually film in the city? I cannot say that word. Browse, bro. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So this is the front. And I could work on the front cover, actually, at some point. And then, do I want this on the inside or this on the inside? I think I like this because it invites you into the journal. So, I'm going to put that down. Play glue glue. All right, we're going to go around this edge. That way I get it all on. See, I'm using the thicker glue because this is not going to show through. Burrows. Ah, okay, thanks. I want to get on the edges. Oops. You know, every time I see that word, I used to have a LTD brome. And my mind goes to brome instead of burrow. That's the problem. That when I see that word, it's just where I go. That's where my mind goes. I want more. I want to make sure there's enough on this thing. Okay. And this is going on like so. Dee-do-dee-do. Corners, squish. Corners, squish. Let me get this off my fingers. I got time to work with that. Oh man, I got a lot of glue on my finger paws. Oh, I told that. I am using, this part here is Craft Tex. It comes in a lot of different colors, and it comes in two different ways. It ships in a roll, or it ships in like an 8x10 size. And it's non-tearable. I mean, it's I said that before, non-tearable. It's, it won't tear on you. I think that's going to be pretty as a spine for this woodland journal. And I hope it doesn't look too autumn-like, but I'll show you this stuff in a second here. I just want to make sure I'm getting it on straight. You just got, minutes to work with it. And I really want that on there good and tight. And I'm not putting the back on until I'll show you what I got. Hang on, people, hang on. So this is the roll. It's kind of pricey. It's like it's about 25 bucks, 22 bucks or something. This is Craft Text. Comes like that. And it also comes like this. So it comes in these colors. This is moss. And I found it on Amazon and I put it on my little wish list for, I put it on my wish list. All right, before I move along, I'm going to I'm going to put some heavy stuff on it and make sure it stays together. I'm going to do it especially on the corners. I got lots of weights. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to leave that like that while I show you the paper that I used, the paper pack. I bought it a long time ago. So I do not know if it's a paper studio. It's thinner paper. So I like to use a thinner paper when I'm working with covers because it doesn't break. And the way to keep it from breaking on the edge, if you don't have thinner paper, is to use a scoreboard. If you don't know what a scoreboard is, they have different ones. They have a Score Pal, which has different things here. And I have the other one. Wait a minute. I actually like Score Pal better than We Are Memory Keeper's scoreboard because I like them both, actually, because there's all these little lines, and when you're trying to line something up from here to here, these lines are horrible. So you got to make your little black lines here and there. But this is easier for me for most of the time. But anyway, dendrology, whatever that is. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? Love the inside papers. Okay, got that. And y'all are talking to each other, so cool dudes. Here's some of the papers that it has. Like I said, I bought it a long time ago. I've used some of the, that one's cool. I was trying to pick something that would go with that Craft Text. I think there's 3 of each in here. Oh, that was a cool one. Here's an ugly blue. I'm not fond of that pine. It's just too light. But anyway. All right, guys. I got to get out of here early tonight since I'm at a good stopping point. I appreciate you being here. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. I appreciate it. And I will be back next week to, I'm going to sew another fabric cover, I think, for each of my signatures. And then, so every other page is just coffee dyed, and then it's a woodland or a flower or a something thing. So anyway, and I did sew a pocket, so I could have made it longer. Oh well. I was going to use this as the cover, and then I thought, why would I do that? That is so busy, and I don't like it. I mean, I like the fabric a lot. This is Tim Holtz fabric. I like the fabric a lot, but it's really, really busy. So I decided I'm not going to use it for the cover. Because I was going to put my big old honking mushroom on here, and then I thought it distracts. So I think that this kind of won't distract as much from it. So that's my plan. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. I will see you next time. And if y'all haven't subscribed and would like to see more from me, please do. Ring the bell, get your notifications in. And I am here every single Monday, 7:30 Central Time, and on Thursdays at 3 Central Time. So I hope to see you back, and then sometimes in between some, I just throw in a here or there. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, your day is full of choices, so choose joy. Bye-bye for now.